Okay, welcome to the Round 8 injury update, where our AFL team takes on Carlton on Saturday afternoon, and our VFL boys do battle against Sandringham at Victoria Park on Sunday. Injury list not too bad. Touch wood, we're staying in reasonable shape in terms of availability. Alphabetically, Taylor Adams unfortunately hurt an adductor muscle in the game last weekend. It's a reasonably long-term injury. We'd expect that Taylor will probably miss a month of football, which will take him up very close to the bye, so we'll just see how he's travelling towards the back end of that month before we declare when his return to play is, but right now it looks like it's a 4-week injury. Flynn Appleby with that ankle, very close to resuming. We'd expect next week he's a really strong chance to put his hand up to play, so we'd expect Flynn back within 7 or so days. Young Brownie with that shoulder, again, not far away. He's rehabbed pretty strongly. As we said earlier, he wouldn't require the operation. He's done a really strong rehab program, and if it's not next week, it'll certainly be next week where we'll see Tyler in action, if not round 10. Coxie, he remains doubtful with that ankle. We'll see how he pulls up, how he trains and pulls up, or what he can do in the next 48 hours, but right now I'd say that Mason remains doubtful for the clash against Carlton. Lyndon Dunn, we know, is inactive with that ACL reconstruction, and he's in the early phases of his rehab. Chris Mayne will have a test this week. We're hopeful that his training session tomorrow will give him a green light to put his hand up for selection. He's recovered remarkably quickly after a pretty serious back injury, but his last 10 days to a fortnight he's really come on, and if he can train strongly tomorrow, then he'll certainly give the match committee something to think about. Nathan Murphy, similar to Flynn Appleby, not too far away with that ankle. Again, if it's not next week, it'll be the week after that he resumes. Braden Sire will have a test. We expect Braden to be, he had a good strong run early this week. We'd expect him to train fully and put his hand up for selection as of tomorrow. And the only other one, Matty Scharenberg, he started full training, so that's great news. So there's obviously, probably 3 to 4 weeks of full training conditioning that we'll get into him. But the good news is he's strongly on track to resume about the time that we said he would. We'll see you next week, and let's hope that we're injury free.